Okay. So we're going to be playing as... Shark. We're going to be... Dope-ass Shark. Perfect! Okay. Did I welcome everybody back to Cavern Kings? I don't even know. Okay. Wonder about the table puncher. I mean, happens. Okay. So we're going with Shark right now because I'm really curious how he's going... Well, there goes the level already. Damn, that is very destructive. I'm really curious how Shark works with the new mechanics, especially... I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how much of a difference it makes. Of course, I've already taken a buttload of damage, and it doesn't seem like it really affects... You know, I should probably get over here and grab this money. Oh, there's more money on this side. Didn't even register. There are so many Well, there's so many boxes, but we're done with this level. Bye! Whoops! Well, I tried getting the money. Wow. I made a lot of money just from the first floor alone. That'll have to do. I gotta remember we are not Mishka, so taking buttloads of damage, not actually advantageous for my situation. And I like the damage from the shovel, but it is definitely kind of hurting us here in terms of like just base maneuverability. Hard to work with, to say the least. Okay. Let's see. I recorded an episode yesterday that I don't think I'm gonna air. I actually couldn't even find the file after I was done, so I must have deleted it as kind of like a last-ditch, super tired, you know, kind of like this commentary wasn't the greatest because I was just unable to think of anything to say, and I can't promise anything at all ever because honestly the way they've changed the game actually forces me to think now, and so like the days of Cavern Kings being a Ramblisode thing might actually be, I'm not gonna say like coming to a close. I don't think we're actually going to get to that point. Oh, hello. I don't know what's Providence, but this definitely feels like it. We've got a big shovel. Wow. Interesting. So having the clumps of iron does actually make it so you dig faster. That's probably why the drill things are so infrequent now. Because now I've got a shovel that just digs through the white rock actually pretty well. Speaking of, used to live in a town called White Rock, New Mexico. Sort of nice place. I remember next to nothing about it. So that really doesn't give me much of a right to rate the place one way or another. Now, the one problem with the shovel in this case, I effectively can't attack with it while standing on the surface, because it just immediately goes away. Okay, let's buy an eyeball while we're here. Ah! Okay, this works out well enough. Catacomb Kids sure looks different. Hey, Bird. Unfortunately, this game is not listed on Twitch. I don't know if you've ever had to deal with that issue, actually. Hey, let's just soak up some sweet squid EXP and or money. Because apparently we've already got the shovel effect. You know what? I haven't had shovel ball or drill ball or anything like that recently. That's been conspicuously absent from this game recently. I feel like they rebalanced a lot of the more powerful items, so they just don't appear anymore. Unfortunately, oh, there's some health. Good. I was gonna be like, unfortunately, this is kind of a bit on the risky side. Bird, get your new computer so we can actually play stuff again. Hey, more health. More health. Oh, it was a trap. It was a trap filled with rock creatures. Scary ass rock creatures and stuff like that. To say it's game development and steal some fame. I mean, I'm not... That'd be a fascinating way to try and grow your audience. Honestly, I'd just rather pretend this is Catacomb Kids, because some people still look for that game. Sometimes the developer shows up, at which point I'm going to be like, yeah, this isn't your game. Sorry about that. But still. Oh, more health. Perfect. Okay, so I have no idea if Shark's actually going to work out here, but so far so good. I kind of wish I gave him something a little bit more long range, but still. And if I hold it in, we get like a crazy large thing everyone. Oh, right, I got the Bernie trail along the way. Kind of hope I can get some extra jumps here. Bap. Okay. Actually works out well, yeah. But if I can get like 1 or 2 extra jumps, I think we'll be in a fairly good position along the way. Okay. I don't see any... Oh, there's a box. Let's just destroy the level. We must destroy the city to save the city. I was actually kind of disappointed. There was very little destroying the city going on in that game. I believe that was Chroma Squad, and, well, I guess we dived down together. And the shop has nothing generally useful, so let's just accept it and move on. Alternatively, let's just murder and move on. We might actually be able to get some cash here. Enough for one of each? Probably not. The extra crit isn't a... Jesus. I don't think I've ever actually been in the center of one of those, so I'd never really realized just how much they explode. Weird. Crazy. Let's see. Oh. So hopefully Bird will have his computer by Friday. That's good. Because I was going to be sad if I was doing Catter Day alone. Because that's what it looked like. But then again, that's what I forced Bird to do. The whole vacation thing, I really should have planned for better. I don't know how much people are paying attention to, you know, my channel. Probably well enough. But it's kind of one of those where it's like I was obviously, you know, not prepped in terms of like holdover content or spare series or just really anything. Even the whole like Twitch side of things. I mean, effectively, I have no contingency plans for like anything, which is unfortunate. Hey, Wyvern Tamer, how's it going? So it's kind of one of those where it's like I think if I ever go on vacation again, which probably won't be for like a year or something crazy like that, unless it turns out that I'm going for a job interview somewhere or moving. If I end up moving, that'll make a huge. I'm not gonna be able to get that box. All right, let's just wait until it gets dropped on our heads. That's not a terrible setup. You know what? This character isn't actually half bad, now that I'm giving him a chance. He also looks like a goddamn hoodlum right now, which is kind of great. If incredibly stupid and stuff like that. But still. And, like, honestly, it does feel like some of the contingency plans worked. It seemed like Bird had at least some amount of an audience that had a really good face cam thing that he still needs to show me. But I think the next time I go on vacation, first order of business for sure is make sure I have enough of a backlog for the entirety of me being gone. Actually plan it out with like a whiteboard and calendar and stuff. Because apparently I thought I had much more of a backlog than I actually had. Which was pretty rough, even on its own. Apart from that, I guess really just more communication. I didn't actually get the chance to do an update video because I was too busy trying to record everything else. And I realized there were a lot of people that were like, when are you streaming? And I was just like, oh no. I really should have probably communicated this, and I was kind of hoping they'd just come check out, see that I was hosting Bird, watch Bird. Bird would say, you know, you're not here anymore. I don't even know. These are things that you don't really think about that hard. And like, I guess it wouldn't have been as much of an issue if I hadn't been streaming at the time. You know, starting the whole like consistent streaming thing. Because people probably are used to me switching up content every once in a while, but probably not to the extent that I did over the past week. Okay, let's get out of here. This place looks like a hellhole. Oh, come on, thank you, box. I don't even care about the health. I can deal with low health. But the money, and we're about to fight a boss. Well, in that case, I should probably actually pay attention to my health. And you know what? Let's open up the boxes. I'm probably gonna have enough for the shop. Watch it be something completely worthless and trashy. Happens. Nope, not worthless and trashy. Technically not worth the money considering we've had better deals on that, but still. I usually open up treasure chests hoping that I'm going to get something really powerful. Holy crap. These guys are all over the place. But no. I'm actually really hoping that Shark's like bonus strength ability stacks or something. So we get like really, really powerful come later on in the levels. And we're just, like, wrecking through things. This guy would probably be great with a hero sword. Hey! My favorite boss. Who we've already managed to do crazy amounts of damage to. This is actually really encouraging. I can't believe I haven't gotten hit yet. How did I kill him without actually taking a single point of damage? What? Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering why that sub box was lacking. Yep, that's pretty much it. Where's the exit? How do I oh. Oh, interesting. I've never had that happen before. Nope. Well. Oh. Well, I'm glad I have money. Because that's jumps. Oh, that is jumps. But no. No, content will be resuming. Slowly but surely over the course of this week to the point where, you know, we're actually back to, you know, completely regular content and no problems from there. But, no, it was kind of touch and go for a little bit. I actually, oh man, the worst part was I did actually bring my microphone with so I could potentially have the chance to record along the way. Problem was, I wasn't actually paying attention and just had all of my audio just clipping constantly. And since I wasn't streaming, I didn't have anybody there to tell me, hey Wander, your audio is like super fucked for some reason. which kind of super sucked. Ooh, look at all that money come in. Okay, let's get all the rest of this. Oh, no, shoot. I wanted that. Unfortunately, this is why I don't like the shovel that much. It's erratic and dumb, because it actually, the hitbox extends past the character on the other side. It does a heck of a lot more damage, which is super useful, but it's, I don't even know. Oh, you are premature, and I do not appreciate you. At least the later segments don't do that much damage, but, fuck. Okay, there we go. I thought for a second the segments were coming to hit me, and I was just like, I am not ready for this level of pain. Okay, so there's a big old saw blade over there. Do not want to deal with him too much. Okay, and I've got like 5 jumps, so that actually opens up our options pretty hard here. Okay, our health is actually looking okay too. Perfect. But yeah, no, so I actually had like a episode of Cavern Kids, massive, actually one of my better runs ever. Especially in the new patch of Cavern Kings. And, I mean, that was gone. Completely gone. And, like, there's nothing you can do to fix clipped audio. There's no way to do it. And it's just like, this just makes me infinitely sad. Okay, so we've got a bit of a pickle over here. Luckily, I attack fast enough that it's not as picklish as I thought it was going to be. Which is good. Oh, absolutely amazing good. So now... Come to me. Oh, come to me. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, so why am I so excited about being ping-ponged around by fish? Actually, I'm not really excited about this. This is potentially super dangerous. I should probably get below them instead. I have the Vigor Beetle, which means random amounts of health per kill, which means I kill a bunch of these things. My health went up by a whole 10 without me even getting a whole level. This is how you win a run of Cavern Kings. Sheerly by that item. And nothing else. Oh, digging is hard. Whew, that was actually a lot closer than I wanted to. Okay. But no, I was trying to compress my audio. I was trying all sorts of tricks. Like I've sort of tried fixing it before, but when you clip super badly, and I was clipping constantly, there's no fixing it no matter what you do. Save for either just putting it up and being like, well, this is my shitty audio, or just accepting defeat and putting other stuff up anyway. So in the end, I was just like, alright, fine. Let's just... Ooh, missiles. I was just like, fine. Let's just dig into the backlog. We've got Titan Souls, we've got Sniper Elite, we've got all sorts of things. My health is 165. This is going to go well. Oh, apparently we had a treasure chest in here as well. I don't care. Ended up buying, what, how many missiles? Like 4 missiles, give or take? That works for me. Let's just sit here trying to kill as many of these squid things as possible before the inevitable heat death of not actually the universe. But still, but no, it was a bad day. I was upset. But ultimately, I mean, ultimately you survive, you learn, and never go on vacation again. Yeah. No, I don't know. Like, it really depends on like how things kind of work out one way or another. And, like, if I end up going full-time on YouTube, chances are the main vacations I'm ever going to take are just to be to, like, gaming conventions, game studios, that sort of thing. Or to other YouTubers' houses, which almost is actually going to be cooler than a vacation, because it's like, alright, let's hang out and do work. Question mark. I don't know. I'm kind of excited to get to that point along the way. But, I mean, there's a lot of other things to do in the meantime. But at that point, I'd probably have a really good game plan, and honestly, a lot of really good filler content, just as a result of being like, hey, we are here and doing this thing. Let's just leave. Nobody else is spawning anyway. Don't be Northern Lion and go on vacation every month. He goes on vacation every month? I mean, at this point, that guy absolutely can. Like, there's no reason why he can't. But I don't think I'd ever even be able to deal with that. Shell's uncle is a dentist. And the dude goes on vacation every single holiday. Pretty much any excuse he can get to go on vacation, he takes it. Which, I mean, isn't necessarily a problem, but it's kind of one of those where it's just like, I don't think I'd be able to enjoy life. Like, my idea of vacation is sitting at home, playing video games, relaxing, maybe watching some extra movies, maybe, you know, going out swimming for once, or going out for longer walks. That's my idea of vacation. I don't... yeah, that was worth it. I don't really have, like, that grandiose of, like, desires to, like, travel the world or anything like that. Though, I would actually really enjoy, you know, going back to Croatia, maybe spending some time in Korea, whatnot. Though, I almost want to say, like, at some point, oh, well, there goes all that money. Damn it. Let's just dig that thing out. The grass will grow back beneath it anyway. But I'd almost rather, like, move to a place and live there for, like, 3 months, which I'm not entirely sure how that would work. I'd probably find some other YouTuber with, like, a spare bedroom and be like, yo, I'm moving in for a couple weeks while I explore the city and then record with you constantly. Because that would actually be really cool. Not liable to happen, but it would be cool. But, like, after spending a bunch of months in Croatia, it's kind of one of those where it's, like, it's actually ruined vacations for me, because I'd rather have the time to, like, sit down and, like, really immerse myself in an area, then, ooh, hey, we've got, shop. We don't have a whole lot of money, but it works. I can deal. We've also got a lot of missiles here, which actually makes life just generally easier. Okay, so I'm just gonna go double poison vials. I've already got the eyes, so that's not super necessary here. Okay. But I don't know. The one problem is, I mentioned, like, going to gaming conventions and stuff like that. There is actually kind of the point to be made that, like, after a certain point, especially, like, during certain seasons of the year, you actually, like, if you're a massive YouTuber, I'm going back to that Northern Line comment, like, the dude is invited to every single major games press conference there. Or available or whatnot. And, like, even more so with the bigger guys, like Rooster Teeth and, Rooster Teeth... I actually don't know if PewDiePie goes to conventions. I've never seen him at one. I've never heard of him being at one, but I have to assume he goes to some. But, I mean, he could probably, you know... He could probably just host a panel himself and just effectively, clear house. Hey, finally, a black hole box. I was wondering when I was gonna get one of these. But so, like, the bigger you get... Oh, right. Total Biscuit. Total Biscuit probably goes to, like, a butt ton of conventions. And for a lot of these guys, I can totally understand why. I mean, A, it's a great way of, like, meeting people in the industry, and B, it's probably one of the only times you actually get to meet half of your friends in person, because, I mean, not everybody's gonna end up living in the same city. Go figure. So, one of my favorite, like, YouTube combos that I watch, I think only get to see each other during conventions or the occasional visit, and it's kind of one of those who's like, I don't know, if I was doing, like, YouTube on a more consistent basis, I'd probably actually try and move closer to my friends so I don't have to, I guess, don't have to worry about that sort of thing. I guess that's not, like, a really good way of putting it. Damn, Shark is amazing. Either that or this run is amazing. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah. Game Grumps. Game Grumps is a great example. You know, them going to all of the conventions. And I mean, there are a lot of Game Grumps, and they could probably spread themselves out a little bit, but they're not going to. They're going to go to all of them. Because, I mean, conventions are a lot of fun. It's just, it's kind of like going out and drinking and having like a, you know, rip-roaring party. Everybody has a blast, but, you know, the next 3 days you're just like, God, why did I do that? I am just so tired. And, like, just me going to PAX as just, like, a random con-goer, was just super wiped out at the end of it, and I was just like, I can't imagine, you know, hosting a panel, going to parties, because effectively, as soon as PAX ended, I went to bed. Some of these people, I mean, were there for the whole weekend. I was only there for Saturday. Alright, this is where Shark, I think, is going to shine, because I think my damage is going to go well through the roof, which is great. Gotta worry about that swinging saw blade a little bit, but alright, we also get crazy missiles, because I bought a bunch of them. Yeah! Come on, Black Hole Box. Do more work than that. Lazy-ass thing. Okay. But no, I cannot imagine being a large YouTuber in con season. And I think if I ever get to that point, I'm probably just going to pick and choose a couple, or figure out some other way of doing it, because I think otherwise I'm just going to get super wiped out and stuff like that. What does Shark do differently? Honestly, Shark is actually pretty indistinct at how he works, but the way Shark works is every time you kill something, you get a temporary boost to strength. I have no idea how... I have no idea how much of a boost it is, because they don't give, like, numbers anywhere. But I feel like I do a heck of a lot more damage as Shark than I do with pretty much anybody else. So there's that. So I kind of wish there was like a pip tracking it or something like that, because at least with Mishka, you have a pretty solid idea of like how fast Mishka is attacking, obviously. I don't think I'm going to be able to get back up to the shop. I don't really care. I've already got, how many jumps do I have? I've got 7 jumps. I think at this point we're capped out. I really hope I can actually get my hands on, I really hope I can get my hands on a hero sword here. That would actually make for, that would make things, like, really easy. Just because of, I mean, actually we don't even have a Jin Zephyr. We just wreck things otherwise. And we're getting a lot of health here. We also do actually have, you know, dedicated healing for once. Usually I don't have healing in a run for quite a while. I guess this is actually qualifies in this case. I might actually have to stop for a drink. I am getting raspy here. Or I guess scratchy in my throat. God, that is actually a rough thing to deal with in YouTube, and I'm actually really lucky I've never run into this situation. But kind of to go along the lines of like being prepared for the inevitable something, be it vacation, be it, you know, medical leave, be it whatever. Being sick while trying to do YouTube is actually really, really rough to work with. Let's see. But, like, I've generally actually been really lucky with, I've been really lucky with how like YouTube goes. Maybe it's because I'm a complete, you know, hermit, but I think I've only been sick while doing YouTube stuff once, and I was effectively out for a week, but it didn't affect my voice. And I'm really worried that at some point I'm going to get to the point where, like, my voice is adversely affected and I just cannot commentate for the life of me. But for the time being, I think we're still okay. I'm hitting a little bit of the upper limits here. So I'm probably going to have to stop to take a break in a second or two. Either that or I'm just going to shoot one-handed while I drink. Yeah, that's probably fine. I can kind of push myself along and there's nobody around to shoot anyway. Because hydration is important. And I think I'm still kind of recovering from being on the train for so long. Because, like, you go on the train, you just do not attend to a lot of your basic needs. Anywhere from, like, oh man, like, posture. Your posture just dies when you're on a train because you're just like, nothing is comfortable anymore. I've been sitting here for 11 hours. You know, hydration. You don't want to drink too much because train toilets are disgusting. And you don't want to drink too little because, well, dehydration migraines suck. And, I mean, eating, the cafe car is ridiculously expensive. And, well, bringing food with requires a lot of forethought. And even then, like, day-old sandwiches, not exactly the most exciting thing in the world. Even, like, 6-hour-old sandwiches are actually kind of sad. Which is really depressing in a way. It's like, sandwiches are some of my favorite food. And just, nah. We are just getting hammered with a lot of enemies. That said, we're cutting through them handily here. Yeah, Shark has probably the highest DPS along the way. Water hates trains a lot. I actually really like trains. Like, trains are probably my favorite mode of transportation. I just wish they were handled better. That's my general consensus about trains. Like, food car. Alright, fine. You know, you gotta make a profit. Somehow. Let's just drop the chest down. I'm gonna just keep trying to get my hands on, I'm just gonna keep trying to get my hands on more of those invincibility frame things. I don't think I'm gonna get any more than this, though. Which kind of sucks, but still. But no, trains are actually really fun for me. I would take, trains to and from college. Because I live in Boston, but I'd go to college in New York, near Buffalo. And, geez, that thing did a lot of damage. Could have actually killed me right then and there. Come to think of it. But so I'd take a train because driving was, I mean, long, and I don't own a car and stuff like that. But so the easiest thing for me to do on the train, oh, hello, was effectively to just plant myself, you know, in my seat, laptop out, emulator on, and play old games that I'd never played before. So, for example, I played every single Kingdom Hearts game, at least all the ones on the PS2, I played through every single one of them over the course of Thanksgiving and Christmas break, 1 year. And that was just incredibly satisfying across the board, because it's just like, alright, I've got 11, 12 hours on the train. I have to worry about, like, a little bit here and there, but apart from that, we're pretty much golden. Okay, we've dropped the chest, and I think we can make it back to the other one in time. Gotta worry about getting my ass dropped on me, but still. Okay, perfect, and I've got a fair amount of money. I'm just gonna sit here shooting. Never mind! It's time to escape. There's a lot of money there. Let's see. But so, I don't know, it's just kind of a nice, peaceful way to sit down and play, like, copious quantities of video games, where nobody's going to tell you to stop, except for, like, your own bladder or anything like that, which is dumb. But you know what? Can't exactly control yourself from peeing. Now can you? I mean, you can, but you're probably going to regret it later. And really, I don't want to talk about this anyway, because it's kind of weird. But so, for this, you know, most recent vacation that I went on, it was actually really pleasant, because the day before we left, I'm always going on the Game Deal subreddit, because, you know, I'm always looking for something. Some, like, crazy deal that either I need to, like, try and poke people into getting, or, you know, getting myself. So I actually found Monster Hunter 4 was on sale on Target for 20 bucks, which is an incredibly low price for that game. So I was just like, alright, fine. Let's get really, really ensconced into the Monster Hunter series over the course of, well, there goes the level. I actually don't know where those chests are. Probably up here somewhere. So over the course of the day, I managed to accrue, actually over the course of the 2 days, I think I've accrued a grand total of like 16 hours of Monster Hunter. It's pretty absurd at this point, and I have like zero regrets. The game is really fun. Unfortunately, it's not coming out on the Wii U, so I can't record it at all, which makes me really sad because, well, I guess I can record the third version, but I can't record number 4, and number 4 is vastly superior from what I can tell. Still can't open this thing up, and I wonder what happened to the other chest, or did I open it? Oh, it had the lyre in it. Okay, I was wondering. Let's see if I can drop this chest down. Perfect. We still don't have a single hero sword there. I'm hoping I can get a little bit more. Okay. Oh hey, it's this guy again. Will I have enough? I will have enough. Unfortunately, wow, yeah, I feel like do more damage. No clue if I do or not, though. But as long as I'm smacking him around, I should be fine. Yeah, no, this guy's gonna go down without too much trouble. We've also got missiles and stuff working out in our favor. Ooh, you hurt. You hurt bad. Actually, not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to do. I don't know, this guy does not feel nearly as impactful as the eyeball ever did. Okay, oh, there's the treasure chest. I wonder if it's just... oh, crap. Oh, hey, that actually worked out great. And it's a bit of a pause, so I can take a drink. Because otherwise I'm going to start coughing. And that's not the greatest. Okay, so where's the exit? I think it's here? Yeah. Let's see. So, what was I even talking about? I was talking about, oh, trains and stuff. Yeah, and Monster Hunter. I don't know. It was just a lot of fun. Sitting down and just binging a game. I usually don't get the chance to do that because I'm always thinking about, effectively, you know, well, that's not what I was expecting. I did get the Resplendent Vial, though. I got blown, I got blown far. Jeez. Okay, let's actually, no, shoot, there's another one. Let's think about this situation. I've already got 5 of these. Let's just buy a bunch of black hole boxes. Crazy magnets is a little bit more tempting, given the new situation. Perfect. Okay, because now I got jumps, now I've got a lot of iframes, and now I've got shields, even though the shields aren't super useful. The only thing that we need, actually we need a lot of things, but if I can get my hands on the hero sword, and wow, yeah, I've got like almost no basic combat upgrades, but we're just kicking ass. This is nice. I like this. People actually sticking around. This is also good. I mean, pretty consistent 30 viewers, but you know what? 30 viewers is 30 viewers, and I cannot complain about that. More black hole boxes. More magnets. I mean, I guess it's not really a magnet, but still. Okay. So we've got We've got these boxes over here. Unfortunately, cutting through this is going to be a bit of a pain. Okay, there we go. So things that we need. Lots and lots of damage. Easiest way to get that would be... Spread shot, actually, would be awesome. No real guarantee that we're going to get any, though, which is kind of a shame. We've got a Resplendent Vial, so our money count's actually going to be pretty top. So we might actually be able to get to the point where we can buy out full shops soon. If I could get a Pilfer Engine... Oh, man, Pilfer Engines actually almost trivialize this game. Because it gives you a $100 discount per Pilfer Engine you get. So if you can get, like, 5 of them, everything is free. Or at least, you know, all of the basic upgrades. And even in Cycle 1, the price only goes up by like 100, 150, something like that. See you, Birdcatcher. See you, Soliam. I don't think I'm getting that money or anything else. Oh, well. Let's please